Welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless collective reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so see what signs, symbols, messages, and energies resonate for you in your particular situation. Hopefully help bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light. In the end, always trust yourself, that divine inner guidance is inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition. So your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. We're going to start today with the Tarot of the Abyss. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love for the highest, greatest good of all. What are the opening energies, messages, and advice for the collective? Please and thank you. Oh, so we're starting with the Wheel of Fortune. So something's going to change. You're going to feel like all of a sudden your luck has changed. Opportunities suddenly come through that weren't there before. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's always finding your center, however the wheel is spinning. So you might feel at the top of your game one day and kind of stuck in the mud another, but it's all about how you handle everything that's changing around you. It's also finding your center, being grounded so you can be the creator of what needs to be changed. It goes both ways. But this does give the energy that something is going to feel different than it was. It's usually a new cycle that's coming through. It's turning the page. So for some of you, maybe this is an opportunity, a new partnership that comes through, the right door that opens up. I don't know why I see a new home. Maybe some of you are getting a new home. It does look like the eye is in the center. So do pay attention to your intuition with this, your discernment as well. If you're in a certain area or position and you feel like you're getting stuck in the mud all of the time, I feel like you need to think outside the box. I just thought of, I don't know, putting a towel under the tire to get out. So I feel like there's a different solution to anything that could have been a stuck energy, but I am getting, I see a big hand. So maybe somebody is coming through with that towel as a metaphor. Somebody is coming through with some advice or wisdom or help for you to see something a different way so you see a way through. I don't know why I see like a page that wants to turn, it wants to turn, and all of a sudden a gust of wind comes and just flips that page down, and all of a sudden you're in a new chapter. So wind makes me think of outside forces or the nature of a situation changing. Clarity on the Wheel of Fortune, please. Oh wow, yeah, something's going to change, and you are going to be involved in how you manifest this new chapter. You have the Magician. You have everything you need to handle whatever comes through and changes in your life. You are prepared and ready for this new chapter. For some of you, it could even be a new job. Maybe even something that you do on the side. Here, whatever it is, you are creating these roots. You're standing tall like this tree and you are branching out. So I do see you using your resources, maybe those people that you know that can help you in whatever you're trying to manifest. This is not being afraid to mess up. The Magician gives it a go as many times as they need to until they get it right. So if you have to even go back to the beginning, I just saw that thing where you're on a page and your mind is somewhere else and not really on whatever you're reading, and somehow you've read the whole page but you don't remember a damn thing on it. I feel like if that's the situation, you need to go back, revise something, reread something, retry something, and absorb it differently than you did before. I see you almost as having the right advice before, but maybe there was something where it kind of went in one ear and out the other, and now something's coming through again, and you get it, you hear it. So you make one small little tweak in what you were doing or how you have a conversation with someone, and huge changes are suddenly made. It's like once you get the information on that last chapter, that's when that wind comes, blows something in a different direction, and now you're somewhere different. This is recognizing your skills, your talents, the actual tools you have around you right in your house, in your office that you can use to get started. If there's anything else you need to figure out along the way, the magician figures it out. The magician creates new tools if they aren't in existence. I just saw like a what is that? Like a pocket knife, like one of those pocket knives that has like it has like something to start a fire on it, and it has a spoon, and it has like a little device to measure and a screwdriver, whatever that is. Like I see multi-tools. So maybe you're multifaceted or multi-talented, or you do different projects all at once. You're creating this energy in your hands here. These are really big cards, the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's get one more, a little more clarity for the collective please and thank you. We will take a little peekaroo at what that Magician is upside down, because it's manifesting things you don't have your heart in and you don't believe. It's like being on that page, and you're not really on the page. You're thinking about something else or someone else or being somewhere else. It's, you know, working in a job you don't really like. Being in a partnership, your heart really isn't in it. You might have things that you create, experiences that you have, but it's always sort of the glass half empty or not fulfilling to you. It could be someone pulling the wool over your eyes. So do you have discernment with that eye that I saw before? If someone's pulling your eyes over something that's a big thing that's going to happen, but it feels a little off, like they want to kind of slip out of the door before, you know, or right after you sign on the dotted line, use your discernment on that. Maybe that's where you have to, I see that page, maybe read the details on something, the fine print. Clarity on the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune, please and thank you. The Four of Cups, that's being on that page and not paying attention. So I feel like whatever's going to come through, you're going to be paying attention. This could be somebody else's energy too. This is where there's a big opportunity usually being handed to you by God, by a source, and you're just not even looking the right direction. You're staring at something else. You're like getting lost in outer space, daydreaming. It's my wah energy card. It's like MEH. It could be contemplating something or thinking about something, kind of daydreaming, but it's where you're not quite all there and you're missing something that is there. This person is looking at these 3 cups. They're not really empty, they're upright, but he doesn't look very excited about them, even though they're down here in the roots. Maybe something was stuck here. But this magical tree is handing you this cup that's right there next to your hands. Upright, I do see this as getting out of that MEH energy and deciding to take this opportunity and give something a try. Maybe don't compare it to all these things that weren't quite working before. It looks like this one is elevated and different. It also has growth in it. But this person here doesn't look open. This person looks open. Here, it's when you're not open for that opportunity. Person is like this. So maybe pay attention to somebody else's body language and see, you might be the one offering somebody this opportunity, but if somebody feels like they're closed off, it's going to be in one ear and out the other. They're not ready to hear it. It could even be help, but usually this has to do with emotions because it's cups. Let's look at the bottom here because I just stared at that. I mean, maybe this is a wish come true. But this energy has to change to see it, to feel it, to take a hold of it. The Nine of Cups is abundance. It's having everything that you want. You have to believe it is meant for you. You have to savor something and give something a try. This is your genie in a bottle, but do be cautious of what you wish for. You might get it. Maybe this person has been wishing for something a really long time, but doesn't believe yet in their heart that they are good enough to have it. You have the Magician here, you're good enough. You have the Wheel of Fortune with the universe trying to present something to you to turn a chapter so you can have it. But you have to take hold of it and have that belief that it is meant for you. Upside down, it's overindulgence. It's having that open bar and you get so excited about the open bar, you have way too much, and you don't even remember that, you know, if you drank too much, you don't even remember half of the night. Upright, it's the open bar where you have just enough to have a great time and recognize that there's enough there for you to share with everyone. So I do see that this is some kind of wish come true where you want to share this vibrant, fulfilling love that it is blessing your heart with. Maybe just the winds of change had to come first. You had to start, even if with this Magician you had to restart something a couple times to see how it would work. I hope it's not too loud. I'm going to pause for a moment. I even tried to turn that back on and she was still on squirrel patrol at the window. I hope she wasn't too loud on your device that you're listening to this on. But I do see a different way to look at these energies. I feel like for some of you, you have stepped into this position of personal power, making magic in your life, believing in these beautiful miracles that are starting to actually happen, grabbing a hold of that wheel of destiny, and maybe there's somebody else around you that is not moving in the wheel the same way as you, so they're just still in this energy of not believing they can have their dreams too. So maybe you are somehow going to be a big influence in this person. I feel like this is somebody you believe in. And this might be an offer from the universe, but I feel like for some of you, you are trying to offer this opportunity to someone. And maybe this was just past energy. They just weren't seeing it before or accepting it or ready to. But I do see that as changing. I feel like once somebody takes a sip of that and sees how it can also, maybe just doing a project with you, partnership with you, or just being around you and your energy is inspiring, I feel like you're both gonna have this possible abundance in your heart. Wishes that come true, whether that's something together or just individual. So let's go to something different. Let's do the soul's truth. What is the soul's truth message to help the collective on the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups? It definitely has something to do with your heart, with your emotions, because you have mostly Cups energy and those two major arcana, which are a bigger outside energy to help you in an emotional situation. One message for the collective, please and thank you. Whoa, yeah, what passion am I ready to pursue? I love these cards. I think they're really beautiful. So, what passion are you ready to pursue? Is that a person? Is that passion in yourself? Is this a thing that you're doing? Is this about a talent that you have? Is this a plan you thought of a long time ago and then kind of just put it on the back burner? Never really got going with something, so you never got to see how it could manifest in your life, put you on the path to your destiny. Your passions will continuously lead you to your purpose. That's your destiny. Follow your passions. What passions have you put on the side? That's the back burner, or given up on, or buried. What passion is ready to come alive in your life? I do see this as making you feel alive. Today, this is your homework. I love how they give you a little spiritual homework lesson for the day. Write a list. Write a whole list. Everything you can think of. Don't even pick up your pen, of the passions you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you're passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. Maybe you start a lot at once. Maybe it's just one thing at a time. I feel like I see you checking stuff off. So start to make that list and then see what you can check off first. So let's do an animal message. What is one spirit animal message connecting with the collective right now on pursuing this passion? Please and thank you. Oh, you have two. You have the koi fish and a peacock. So maybe it starts with communication. The peacock makes me think of Archangel Gabriel, the word. So maybe it starts with even the words you tell yourself, you think about. Start that manifestation with writing something down that starts to put that energy into reality and not just in the ether. It could also be that some of you need to use a little of that peacocking energy and not be afraid to stand out, to sparkle, to illuminate, to shine, whatever it is you're gifted in, you want to speak about. For some of you, I am getting that maybe somebody is perhaps peacocking around you, trying to show off their beautiful feathers for you. But right now, this peacock's feathers are down. So maybe you have to wait for somebody to reveal how big their feathers can get. And the koi fish, I don't know, the fish always makes me think of abundance. The koi makes me think of tranquility as well. So it could be resilience, you know, keeping that determination kind of energy to keep going even when it's under the wheel one day. Let's see what these are about. It's 47 and 72. So you got two. It could be that one is your energy and one's someone else. This is expressing yourself fearlessly. However you express yourself. Maybe it's how you dress. Maybe it's how you speak. Maybe it's the color of your car. Maybe it's the way you, I see like a garden. I don't know why I see a garden with like really cool, I just thought of Edward Scissorhands. And I don't know how that came through right now. Like Edward Scissorhands with Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder. And he uses those scissors and makes all those like bushes trimmed like animals in the garden. Maybe you do something really cool in the garden like that. In its unique splendor, the peacock invites you to embrace elegance of genuine movement, strength, and unapologetic self-expression. Don't apologize for who you are, for how you love to express yourself, for whatever way you shine. Shine. Don't ever dim your light. And if anybody else is dimming your light, that's all about them. You're going to connect to the right people that see how sparkly and beautiful you are. Cast a radiant glow of authenticity into the world. I feel like you are glowing. I feel like once this, you know, acceptance, this truth of what you really wish for is starting to unfold, once you start to take steps on that page and you're really in that page, you're just going to start to shine and sparkle different. And maybe that's when you have more abundance that just starts to come into your world. Oh, I turned right to it. It's an abundant mindset. So the koi fish embodies resilience, determination, and prosperity. And all of these qualities through the ability to navigate powerful currents and maybe winds of change. Don't let anything throw you off course. Even if you have to take a little detour, get back on course if you can. It also symbolizes you have, wow, look at this. I can see why this needed to come through. You have good fortune. You're not going to be under your game anymore. You have fortune on your side. And affluence, which with its vibrant hues and graceful motions, you have two messages about being graceful, drawing positive energies. And abundance into your life. You're like a magnet to this coming in. I just thought of Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. So let's see. I have all these cards in a plastic bag because I was out in the water the other day. So let's do one more tarot. It's interesting. These are all black and white. This is the Jazz Age. Let's just get one bridge or clarity tarot energy for you guys to help navigate these winds of change, or this page that's turning, this fortune on your side. What is something else to be aware of and know about for the collective, please and thank you. Oh, you got a bonus card. I love when these random, I'll show you that. I put that up right. And you have a new partnership, or that's a love offer. You have the Ace of Cups. So it's having that pure potential of something that can grow and really bring abundance of love. This cup could be someone offering you the love of their heart, the truth of their soul, wanting to give you a chance. Whether you take a hold of that cup or not is up to you. You could be the one offering. Maybe that cup is placed on the shelf and left there. No energy is placed into it and it dries up. Or somebody else sees how beautiful this chalice is and takes hold of it. Ace of Cups is just a chance. It's just a start. You have to put more energy into it to see what it will become. You know why I'm focused on the olives and also that napkin. I feel like maybe you have a number on a napkin, or maybe you're somewhere where even if you can't do an official write down of all of those passions that you have, maybe you write them down when you're just in the, like in a coffee shop or at a local restaurant or something like that. But I also see that maybe somebody wrote down a number for you. Maybe you have it in a drawer, maybe that comes in, maybe you need to call that number, whether that has to do with maybe somebody that could be a romantic partner, a new friend, or maybe just something that could help you in a business opportunity. Here, you got the elevator. It says this car is available. Maybe that door just has to open. This is not really a card, it's a bonus. So maybe you have to hit the button. Maybe you have to wait a little bit. Maybe something was stuck in between floors. But this door will open up. Are you going to get in? Maybe there's somebody waiting behind that door for you. I feel like something is going to be revealed to you. Whether there's somebody waiting behind that door and you choose to get in or not, or you get in by yourself. Maybe you go up and maybe this elevator opens on a different floor when you are in a new chapter, and that's when somebody else is waiting to get in here with you. But there's free will. So what do you choose to do? That's really cool. I love that card. All right, let's do, what do I have here? Let's do one mindful message. And maybe one from the universe, and sum up this reading. I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I know it was a little bit shorter today. I actually have to head out soon to sing. So I still wanted to slip in a message for you. And if you guys are interested, I'm giving away a free private reading. You just have to like the video and put an emoji of your choice in the comments, and I will add you to I will show you my little picture of names, and as soon as that gets full, I will draw a name, or my sister will. Maybe I'll keep that picture going and continue to do free private readings, and it will be through a private link on YouTube, so you'll be the only one that gets to see it. So thank you very much for being here with me. Let's get you one mindful message. Get focused. Maybe you do something with photography. Maybe you need to focus on one of those passions. Maybe something has to open up for you to get focused first. To attract what I want, you do have all of these messages telling you you're attracting the right things, but you have to know what it is that you want. You got to start there. Sometimes you discover new passions along the way. Passions you didn't even know you had, or things you didn't even know you would desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day. You got some more homework here. Feeling how it would feel to have this in my life. It's not just believing. You have to, when you envision something, go into your emotions. You have to put your heart into it. Imagine what it would feel like to take a sip of that chalice, or to hold that person that you're thinking about, or to accomplish, that thing that was a goal that you set out to do, how you would feel and what you would do to celebrate it when it happens. That job that you've been waiting for, and that open door after you come out of that interview and you nailed it, you got it. How do you feel? Picture that. Feel it. And I guess you have to do it for a minute or more every day. Feeling how it would feel to have this in my life. What would I do? How would I react? And who would you tell? Picture it all. Through my desires and continual alignment with my desires, they begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. Something has already been orchestrated or working itself out behind a spiritually closed door to you as of now. A position, a partnership, an opportunity, some kind of abundance that's coming into your world is already working itself out there in the universe for you. You sort of know it inside because your higher self is in tune with the divine, with spirit. But you have to have a part of that manifestation process. And you definitely have to be in the right energetic space to see it and believe it's for you when it's presented to you, because you deserve the best. Let's get one more message from the universe has your back. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading today. Thank you so much for being here with me. What is one more message to help the collective, please, and thank you. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. You have all of this energy telling you that your dreams are supposed to start to manifest and come true. But if you're standing on the shore and you're not riding along with this beautiful stream of abundance that's moving in your life, the Wheel of Fortune is continual movement, not getting stuck. It's standing up, diving on in, finding the right spiritual floaty, going with the current, going over the waterfall, chilling out in the lull, and really just riding all of those waves. Stream. I feel like there's a song about a stream. I can't quite grasp it at the end here, but I will find it, and I hope you guys enjoy the playlist that I put below for you guys. I feel like it's kind of a cool extra thing for these readings to have like a little musical playlist on the energies that come through. And with this, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, and I will see you soon. Mwah.